disappointment the last 2 years, finally getting your hands on that All-Ireland winners medal this year?
Yeah, absolutely brilliant year. Like after the last 2 years going up to Croke Park, not coming home with like any trophy this year, like seeing Niamh Dollar going up collecting the trophy was absolutely amazing. Probably one of the best feelings I've ever had in my life, and let's hope there's more to come.
Was there ever that concern that, just you lose two, you might never actually win one?
Oh God, yeah, definitely last year after coming down the road with nothing, like I definitely thought like I'd never seen All-Ireland, and that day in Croke Park when the final whistle blew, it was just absolutely unbelievable. Like, oh, you can't be described. Like, absolutely fabulous. Like,
looking forward now to going up to the intermediate ranks for 2016.
Yeah, we're just going to give it a shot. Like, I think we owe Martin Moore a big thing there now. Like, it's a massive gap that he's after leaving in Laois Camogie and Camross Camogie. So we'll just go up to the intermediate ranks now, and hopefully it'll be good to do it for Martin, because we owe him an awful lot.
That's the thing, and you can get the feeling within the room as well. A lot of people, a lot of respect for him, and a guy who's been involved with, I think, a lot of year careers from underage right the way up.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, only for him, I definitely wouldn't be here today. I'm playing with Camross because of him. I'm not even from Camross myself. I'm actually from Drumra, and I remember the day that he came out to my house and asked me to play Camogie, and from that day onwards, he's been absolutely fantastic up until the All-Ireland final this year. And even he wasn't even involved with our club this year, but he kept, edging us on in the county final. Like, he was egging me on, egging all the girls on around me, like praising them and all that. And it's going to be hard to go out now next year without him being on the line, and it's going to really hit us. It was a very hard week for us, and it's definitely going to hit us next year when we go out training with no Martin Moore. He was like a little statue there, always at training and giving his words of advice. Absolutely amazing man.
Olga, what about club level then? I was at your final against the Sales with Sarsfields. Like, you were pushed all the way in that final. It took a block in the line in the last minute to actually win it. Probably, like, of the ones you've won in recent years, as hard a one as you've won.
Yeah, it's probably one of the toughest ones that we won. We were down there, like, we were down by 2 points at half time, and we just said that, look, we'll just put shoulder to the wheel and we'll see what will happen. And thankfully the girls scored, and us in the backs, we kind of kept the forwards to a minimum. It's hard when O'Moores have such fantastic forwards, fantastic players, but look, we each and every one of us did our bit, and thankfully we came out as county champions after that.
Unfortunately, Leinster has eluded you again. I think it's something you would love to win at some point, but this year I suppose you probably didn't play as well against the Carlow champions as you would normally have played.
No, I think like when we went in against Tyrone, like we probably had it a bit too easy, and we just like kind of sat back. And look, I didn't know, like, when we went up against Michael, we knew that they had a good name and all that, but they did really frighten us on the day. And I don't think any of us, can say that we played anyway to our potential. And look, Leinster is there and thereabouts for us, and another reason why we have to go back and with the club next year, county final won't be good enough. We'll have to win Leinster, and I'm sure Martin will be looking down on us.
And after a few years with the county where you came close, last 3 or 4 years have been disappointing in Leinster, and maybe you might make the breakthrough next year.
Yeah, hopefully, especially when there's a good few of the Camross girls involved with the county, that makes the club better as well. But hopefully now, next year we'll see more silverware in Camross.
On a final note, what does the award mean to you to win Laois Camogie Player of the Year?
Well, I'm not used to getting awards. This is probably one of my first awards, and normally it goes to the scorers and all that. I wouldn't be resound to scoring. I'd nearly get a dizziness when I go past the midfield line. I'd like to be tracking back and man marking and all that. But yeah, look, caught me by total surprise. I definitely didn't think I was going to get it, but look, I'm delighted I got it, and it's a good moment for me.